As if the stock market didn't already have enough to deal with, one of the other big concerns for traders and investors is how to deal with the upcoming presidential election. After all, the man in the White House could have a lot of influence on how our nation's economy functions and what opportunities could arise.
Those opportunities could potentially be different depending on various election outcomes, different candidates and different policy agendas, but we certainly believe that there are opportunities in any number of these political scenarios that could unfold. The market is either going to impact the election or the election is going to end up impacting the market.
The market is a discounting mechanism. Now, that just means that prices today reflect anticipated future events. So, as we get closer and closer to the election, stocks could fluctuate depending on who is perceived to be getting closer to winning the presidency.
I think from a trading perspective, it does matter. So, for example, if you see the Democrats starting to take the lead, you'll start to see sectors like alternative energy take off, or if it's the Republican, areas like defense stocks will do better. But I'll caution viewers that those always tend to be a buy on the rumor, sell on the news type of trade. And if you're somebody who's not going to be able to time that efficiently, it's probably better less staying away from those types of trades.
There will be a lot of different views and interpretations of the election developments in the coming months, and the market's going to become a battleground for debate on which companies could benefit more or less depending on who's president. On the other hand, though, there are investors who believe that these types of shorter-term catalysts and events shouldn't have an effect on your longer-term financial playbook.
I don't think that top-down history affects us on a great deal as far as how we allocate our shareholder capital between equity or debt or cash.
There's no doubt that the upcoming election will generate more than its fair share of controversy and headlines. But it doesn't necessarily mean that investors should react to every detail and development, unless they're prepared to watch every detail and development. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Dominic Chu.